Casey Hunt, how bipartisan is impeachment going to be this week?
That's the question, Chuck. And I think we are moving toward it becoming a little bit more bipartisan, honestly. And listening to that interview that you just did with Senator Toomey, I think underscores that. We're told that there may have been some lawmakers who perhaps voted with the president on the Electoral College question, partly because they were afraid for their own safety and the safety of their families, that the calculation wasn't necessarily just a political one, which I think gives you a little bit of a sense of just how dramatic this was. Now, the question will be how political is it perceived to be going forward. There's an increasing sense that Nancy Pelosi does intend to move forward with the impeachment articles this week, but that they may not send them over to the Senate right away, because Mitch McConnell has essentially made clear that there's no way that he will be able to or be willing to force the levers in such a way that would start the trial before Democrats take control of the Senate. So the potential is that trial could be unfolding in the first weeks of the Biden administration. The question is, does the president-elect want that to be what they do first? So they may hold those articles of impeachment in the House until perhaps weeks or months later. But, you know, I think it's important to note there seems to potentially be enough votes in the Senate to convict right now, Republican votes, at this moment when this is still so fresh. Obviously, political calculations change. But, I mean, they need 17 votes, Chuck, and there were 92 Republicans in the Senate who voted to say, no, President-elect Biden won this election. So I don't think people are willing to be extraordinarily out front about that quite yet. And there are a lot of questions about the impeachment process, but I cannot overstate the level of anger among Senate Republicans.
Hello from Washington. I'm Chuck Todd, and thanks for checking out the Meet the Press channel on YouTube. Click on the button down here to subscribe and click over here to watch the latest interviews, highlights, and other digital exclusives.